Gentlemen, the council is open. I've asked you here to deal with this refusal of the clergy to pay the absentee tax.
It's fairly difficult to explain how Beckett changes through the play because he's such a private character. But he and Henry begin a very close relationship when the play starts. They've been together for about 10 years when Henry decides to appoint Beckett as Archbishop. And he has to make a choice between his duty and honor of the king and his duty and honor to God.
But I have never heard tell that he gave his instructions directly to the helmsman.
And unfortunately for Henry, he chooses God. So it's a very weighty subject matter, but at the same time, it's a story of two friends who end up on opposite sides of a very brutal struggle.
It's a guarantee for the church of this country that a new era of agreement and mutual understanding is dawning for us all.
Just the fact that the king is such a complex character. You have to ride the line between being, the king's not a very likable person. He's a total pig. But at the same time, it's very important that the audience is able to enjoy watching him to some extent, because if the character is too hateable, then there's no way the audience will want to watch.
I answer to you, and I'll say the honor of God. We were like two deaf men talking.
How cold it was on that bare flame in the Ferte Bernard the last time we two met. It's funny. It's always been cold in our story.
Well, it's the story of the murder of Thomas Beckett. Beckett was a very close friend of King Henry II of England. Henry was having what would be seemingly endless troubles in England between the crown and the church.
My liege, I fear this is a token of your confidence of which I may not be worthy. I'm very young, frivolous perhaps.
I'm young too. You know more than all of us put together. He's read books, you know. It's amazing the amount he knows. He'll checkmate a lot of you, even the Archbishop.
When Henry made Beckett Archbishop, he thought that he would be able to control the church that way. Because Beckett was his friend, Beckett had always supported him, and that sort of thing. But once Beckett came into the Archbishop's position, he began to find a different kind of honor in God's service.
Mine was a different problem. I was a frivolous man, you'll agree.
And eventually Henry said those immortal words, who will rid me of this troublesome priest?
In the hazards of seafaring, the instinct of self-preservation has always told men that there must be one and only one master on board ship. Mutinous crews who drown their captains always end up, after a short interval of anarchy, by entrusting themselves body and soul to one of their number.